I don't know what is going to be the title of this video. Okay, but this topic is really funny. Yeah. So, um, what I really wanted to talk about in this video is about, spiritual gifts and how even after having spiritual gifts, you cannot leave the path of spirituality. You cannot leave the truth, you know. It's easy to leave the truth, when the power comes. It's easy to leave the truth when spiritual gifts open up, you know. But a true spiritual seeker, a person who is really looking for truth, a person who is really looking for Shiva, you know, you cannot stop at, you know, you cannot stop at your spiritual gifts. I am not saying that spiritual gifts don't hold any significance. They do hold it. And sometimes they just don't hold any significance. You know, the more you are in your center, the more you've aligned, to your truth, the more you'll be able to discern when to use your spiritual gift and when not to. Because ultimately you're not on the path of spirituality for anything spiritual gifts or something. You're on the path of spirituality because of Shiva, because of Shiv Tattva. So yeah. So many a times when you walk your spiritual path, your spiritual gifts open up. You somehow yeah, let's say, you have your intuitive abilities, rising up. You have your psychic abilities rising up, you know your clairvoyance, your claircognizance. You get really good at these gifts, to the extent where sometimes your destination. Sometimes it's gonna play out, but you don't know how it's gonna play out. And yet, you don't try to push it, you don't try to force it. You just play with the present. Let's say you know that your destination is A, but right now in the present, reality B reality is showing up. I'm sorry about this voice. You'll have to carry on with this voice. I'll have to carry on with this voice. अरे voice नहीं आ रही. Good. So let's say your destination is A reality, but let's say B reality appears in your, in your life. But you know how the path of Shiva is. It's a little aesthetic. You still play with that B. You play with that B so much because your destination is always A, but you still play with the present. You still play with the current reality. You still play with the reality B. But A reality is going to win. The truth is going to win. Nothing else. That's the truth. A is going to win. You let the B you let yourself be played by the B reality so that it spits you out into the A reality, which is your destination. You know, yeah, I guess that's it. Path of Shiva is about truth. You know, I think that's it. That's it.